This is our team. And this is Jane, the head of the pneumology service at a public hospital. Since the pandemic hit, she has spent more than 10 hours a day in the hospital trying to save her patients' lives. The one that worries her the most is Oliver, a 50-year-old man with COPD who has had a difficult time recovering. Aiming to help her patients, she manages to make a gap every day in order to be updated with the latest published articles. However, each one of her patients is different, and she does not have at her disposal a tool where she can find the best measures for patients like Oliver. Jane is also a researcher and realizes there are records of coronavirus patients, but the data available is not what she really needs. If only she could ask other researchers for collaboration in order to obtain more data required. She knows both the rush and the time play against her, although with her experience, she will try to do her best. But what if there was an alternative?
This is how Galena was born. Galena is the only platform where all the anonymized clinical variables of patients with COVID-19 can be grouped, in order to create an homogeneous database available to all healthcare personnel. With just a click, the previously registered doctors can add a clinical report to their own database, being able to access the variables that have been classified in the report and the records created, export them to a CSV file and work on them. Once the database is created, the data or the variables used to classify them can be shared amongst other colleagues, researchers, or even hospitals.
This way, Jane has a perfect tool to be updated and to anticipate herself upon this situation, obtaining, at the same time, research studies and protocols that help the entire scientific community to combat the pandemic. By using Galena, Jane will help Oliver and all the other patients who come to her office, and like Jane, so will doctors from other specialties, hospitals, and countries from all around the world.
In order for Galena to take the next step, the financing and collaboration of public and private institutions will allow us to implement the platform.